in my family. So I'm guessing that's how he was getting the kittens.
So that was my thinking. While this was going on, I'm like, where is this guy getting the kittens?
No, my favorite part.
And then my other question to you, which I was confused, and I asked my daughter that, but it was by text, was last video, 2 hands towards the end.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So what is that all about?
I don't know. The manny hand.
Probably Photoshop?
Yo, it had to be. Because my question to Barrett today was like, yo.
He watched it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, because I told him, he was like, oh.
No, he watched it because everybody in my store was talking about it.
Yeah.
So he felt left out.
Yeah.
He watched them all yesterday.
Yeah.
So I asked Barrett, yo, how about the video he sent about her in Vegas?
Yo! That too!
Yo, I was like, yo, she got scared. She's like, I'm out. Peace.
Yo, but that's what I was thinking. I'm like, those are things that wasn't answered. Like,
flipped it. He flipped it. I was like, how come only her and not everybody else? You know what I'm saying? And then when they started breaking down, like, he's a big movie fan. And you show the clip by clip.
And each song.
Like, yeah, man.
Yo, it sucks to say. I mean, like, not that we're a fan of what he did, but the like, cleverness, I'm a fan of, like, the clever. Like, how...
He's a director, like... But the thing is, that you ask yourself is, do we mind our business? Or do we continue pursuing? Because...
Yeah, I know.
Because of them, he actually did what he did.
Yes and no.
Yes and no. They kept pushing, but it was already inside him. If you would have watched one of the videos and not pay no mind to it, like let's say what was it 8 years ago? Yeah. 2 Girls, 1 Cup came about. Yeah. We watched the videos 3 or 4 times, but that's it. Yeah. We didn't report it. We didn't do nothing.
Yeah, but it's people who live in the internet.
I know. Yeah. But these people in the group started naming groups. Yeah. Let's catch Luca or this and that. Dude, like, he kept giving you clues like, mind your business or I'm going to show you this. Yeah, but I think it was already... And then his mom... Just because he already had the movie. Mm-hmm. It was a matter of time, but... Yeah, no, it's a great documentary, man. Yeah, it's a great documentary. We're not ruining anything, because if you could go and Google the name,
funny thing,
you'll see.
Not funny, but so I told Alyssa about it. I was like, because she was asking me what shows, and I recommended her Outsiders.
Oh my God, that's another
I recommended her this, and I told her, you know what, really watch, because she's just saying, oh, I'm like, yo, please. I'm like, because me and her have similar takes when it comes to like certain like shows, like any suspense shows, mystery. So then she's like texts me in the morning, I think today, yo, and she must have watched it like, she was like, yo, that shit was so good, and I was like, yeah, I know. And then I told her same thing with the hands and stuff, and then she's like, yeah, and then I was like, yo, you went deep, and then she's like, yeah, I saw the videos. I'm like, you saw the actual videos? So she sent me links.
Oh my God.
She goes of the 2 cats,
the first video,
1 person or whatever, the first video, and then she sent me a link for the snake one.
Oh, that's the third one.
Yeah,
the second one's when he.
So she has these videos. She sent me the links, and I'm like, yo, I'm at work, and then she called me, yo, you watched them yet? I'm like, yo,
I won't even watch them.
I want to watch it. I just want to see.
I don't want to see that because he's playing.
I was like, I can't sleep
with dry cats.
Yeah. I'm not gonna watch the whole thing yet. Yeah. No, it was very dark. Like, I know my girl was watching it, but then it was like it got a little too dark for her. So I was like, shit. But so then after that, I kept watching it. But it was great, man. I was like, it's crazy to think like it's crazy to think how clever this guy was, and also how clever they were.
No, they were clever.
To also. Like,
especially
Montreal,
especially
it'd be like blah 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 blah.
Especially
that gas station, you're like
John Green. That guy,
yo, John Green.
He was like, okay, challenge accepted, and he started. I googled how many gas stations of this name is around, and I saw this. Not here. Oh. I see the building. I'm like, yo.
And with the lights?
Yeah.
Yeah, these people, man.
It was good. And nobody listened to them.
Yeah.
Nobody listened to them. So it was actually a good show. It was actually as good as the Aaron Hernandez documentary. Which
I finished that, which is great. I finished the Aaron Hernandez one. I started watching Witcher.
Oh man, Witcher's good.
So I probably have more questions, but I'll probably ask you outside of the podcast, so I don't want to mess it up for you. I'm up to like close to finishing episode 4.
Okay.
I found a podcast that I want to listen to, but they're only up to episode 3.
Okay.
Because I'm not fully paying attention.
You have to.
That's the thing.
Get lost.
I know, but for me, I don't have that.
My thing is, I watched it and then I went to YouTube and did the
to explain.
The Witcher explain
for the whole thing, or you went by episode?
No, not for the whole thing. Because I had a breakdown over it because I was trying to like follow it.
Yeah.
So I just needed certain like clues because I was figuring out like if you watch episode 1, I can't even tell you another episode's gonna be together with that.
Yeah, like certain things I could kind of see, and I'm like, okay, is this person but older, but this person backwards? Certain things I'm like, I kind of could see, but I'm not fully paying attention because sometimes for me, like, some of the stuff is a little bit boring, and
all I tell you is that each episode, I don't know about ruining it for you, they're all in a time lapse.
No, we'll talk about it off the air.
All time lapse.
Yeah.
It's like you'll see one thing here, but then it's actually from the past. And
then that's because Jonathan J-Lo had told me more or less that sort of it. So I'm kind of looking at that.
Yeah.
But I'm not like fully entrenched into what this person plays into a role.
Yeah.
And all that stuff. But so far, like for me, it reminds me kind of
episode 4.
Like,
is that with the porcupine guy?
You talking about the prince?
The knight?
The night that asked for the marriage that he...
Yeah.
So, I haven't finished it. But, I just... When he went in and they both started fighting. So, I'm around...
So, you got to listen to that so you could hear what The Witcher says. And then that's going to give you a breakdown of the other episodes. Because then you're going to be like, what?
That's why I was like... I'm going to listen to the podcast so they could explain it to me. But
well, that's one time.
Yeah.
Line.
Yeah.
That episode that you're watching now.
Yeah, so
far, who's your favorite character?
The Witcher is good, of course. Well, he's the main one.
My guy's the one that's always singing with the guitar.
I like the one but doesn't have it no more.
Oh, the girl.
Yeah, I like her.
She's hot.
But I like her as a character, just because of the stuff that she goes through.
She is sexy.
Yeah, but even when she was not sexy, I just liked her character.
Yeah, she's powerful.
Yeah, but yeah, no, like I said, I like the show. Like I said, it reminds me kind of Game of Thrones, which is good to watch a show like that. Yeah. The killing scenes and all that stuff is at Game of Thrones level.
The only even worse.
Yeah, man. But like I said, it's a good show.
Definitely a good show.
But it's one of those shows you got to pay attention. Yeah. And sometimes with a lot of like old stuff, for me, I get bored sometimes when it's too much.
Did you watch Dracula? Talking.
No, because the same thing. I was gonna watch it with my girl. I tried to watch the first 10-15 minutes when they're interviewing, and I was like, I wanted something already. That's why I think I had and I told myself I'm just gonna watch I wanted something more current. I started watching, I think, Witcher.
Okay.
So I haven't finished Dracula. Let me see what else. I watched the 3rd episode of The Outsiders, which is great.
HBO has a hit with that.
Yeah, man. I watched Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Oh my god,
which is funny. Happy New Year.
Larry David is a fucking dick, man.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
I'm gonna name it Latte Larry.
Yeah, just like. Yeah, man.
With the hat, the fucking hat,
the MAGA hat. Yeah, he flipped it because I thought it was gonna be just on Happy New Year. How people are annoying, but he went into everything.
He hit a little bit of
with the Weinstein,
each nerve, like
the Weinstein. Yeah. I was laughing when the Jeff because he looks like him.
I never put 2 and 2 together.
Yo, I was cracking up. I was like when he's the girl.
When the ex-wife came over.
Yeah.
Hey, give me that powder. He put the powder. I was like, yo.
And she had.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Why not take a shower? Yeah. Why not take a shower? And she's coughing the powder out.
Yeah, I was cracking up.
It is fucking.
I wish that show was like bingeable, so I could just go through it.
Hey, you know what I do? I'm gonna start doing that. The big goodbye at the end.
Yeah.
You try to avoid him in the party.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm so sad that I'm leaving, but
yeah, he always finds fucking different ways to fucking get.
I think in this episode he hid the MAGA hat people, and he hid the Me Too movement. Like he was throwing jabs at them little by little. But then the coffee shop scenes were fucking funny. He's like, "This coffee ain't hot. Let me put my nose."
And then this guy's fucking funny too. You tapping? You re-tapping? Yeah, man.
That is a great show, man. Curb Your Enthusiasm. People, we giving you shows to watch, man.
Yeah. So and I think that's pretty much it. I think in terms of new shows, have you watched anything?
Nah, man. I haven't really watched anything new. I know everybody keeps telling me to watch that show, You. I'm gonna see if I start getting into that. But other than that,
You was good.
Yeah, I haven't really watched nothing major, so nah.
Yeah, the only thing I was thinking about is from one thing I noticed, and I think I had told Albert, which was now fucking Netflix has an ice cream. Well, they made an ice cream called Netflix and Chill.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that's right. You were showing me. You was telling me something like that.
So, I'm trying to see what this consists
They
of.
trying to definitely build on that Netflix and Chill thing, man.
I know. I was like, what the hell? I was like, what the fuck? And then one thing I was...
It was a Ben and Jerry.
It's a Ben and Jerry. What does it consist of?
Gotta be like chocolate flavor.
I think so.
Hello.
Hey, baby. We're doing the podcast. Baby, have you heard about this Netflix and Chill ice cream?
No. What is that?
It's taken them 5 years to do.
No, Netflix and Chill's been around for longer than that.
No, the ice cream.
Oh, so it's called peanut butter ice cream with sweet blah 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 and fudge brownie. And then Netflix and there's a Netflix and chilled, but non-dairy. That's what people can't take a shit.
Fuck that.
Peanut butter, sweet, salty, like what the fuck is this? Pretzel, fudge brownie. Yo, they make the only fucking flavors, Ben and Jerry's.
Yo, you know what? I think I've only had Ben and Jerry once in my life.
No, I had the, you know which one I had? The Jimmy Fallon.
How was that?
He has two of them. One of them, that shit is crack. It has, I forgot what, but one of them is real, real good.
Nah, I think I've only had it once, and that's because I was in Hoboken, and they got a Ben and Jerry store.
Oh, but you had the regular.
Yeah, I went, it's not, because Ben and Jerry's not soft serve. It's just
Yeah, I think Ben and Jerry's has 30, is that 31 flavors? Or has Baskin Robbins?
Baskin
I don't
Robbins
know.
They all have different flavors.
Tell us about this famous cake that you supposedly had for your birthday.
Oh, the Kelwin?
Yes.
$42 cake?
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie, it was good.
It better be.
But for $42, it's not worth.
So it was equivalent to a shot of Blue Label. The cake you got for your birthday.
No, the cake was small, man. I was like, but you know what? When she went to go pick it up, they gave it to her in like an aluminum envelope.
Aluminum envelope.
I don't know. It looked like a silver envelope. You know, like a mailman envelope. Like saying UPS or FedEx.
And it's like frozen to keep it cold.
Yeah.
Oh.
To keep the ice cream cold.
Yeah.
And I told her, "Oh, did you ask for prices before you got it?" She was like, "No, I just." And I was like, and when they scan and they tell you how much it is, you say yes. You still want to buy it? She was like, "It just caught me off guard." I was like, I know, because it caught me off guard right now. You're telling me the price of this cake, but I'm not gonna lie, it is tasty. The cake part, because I think it's called cookies and cake or something like that. It's just like a play off of cookie and cream.
Yeah.
So I think it's called cake and cream. Definitely good, but it's not something I'm gonna go. I'd rather go get a Haagen-Dazs cake.
Well, you know what? It makes sense. $42. You turned 42 years old.
I'm just glad it's not a Batman cake.
Oh, A Batman
Last
cake.
No,
year.
it's fucking hot in here, bro.
Yeah, that's what we said.